What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to AmbitionZ VapeR. Hope you guys are having a good day. Today, I got a pretty excited review to show you guys. It's pretty unique. It's on AV First Class. It's on the Purge Mods Hagermann Serenity Edition stacked dual 18650 tube mod. Let's take a look at it. So I purchased this bad boy at the Vape Northeast Expo in Foxwoods over the past, I think it was 2 weeks ago. And Purge Mods, man, they're doing big things over there for sure. This thing is designed artwork-wise by Matthew Hagermann, loyal to the coil, tattoo artist, vape enthusiast, designs things, designs artwork, great designer. He made all of the Hagermann edition tube mods for Purge. All of the parts that are on the Purge mods tubes are interchangeable. So you could buy another portion artwork from that you like and you could put it on this one. You can buy another, all the parts that they sell, they're all interchangeable with each other. So I need to mention that as well as a big pro, all right? Before we even get into it. Really nice how they do that. Something new comes out, hopefully they'll keep everything compatible. You can go purchase it. But these things are definitely for your elite, enthusiast, advanced vapors, okay? This stuff is not cheap, okay? Hashtag, high as giraffe pussy type of pricing, okay? As Twisted 420 would say. It's pretty expensive. This is like a collector's edition or a competition. These are sold as competition mechanical tube mechs, okay? And you can run it as a single 18650 or a dual 18650 if you buy the additional. Doesn't come with the stacked portion, but you can buy it additionally. So I'm going to give you the price points of this stuff right now. The Hagermann Serenity Edition brass is $415 just for the tube mod, okay? Then they have copper and stainless steel. Copper, I think, I just looked, I totally forgot. I think it's a little bit more expensive than the brass, and then stainless steel, I think is, they range from like $415 to like $515. Somewhere in that range. I could be a little bit off, but I know this one is $415. I know that's $415, okay? The stackable tube set is $100 just for the stacked tube, okay? I also have the Purge 24 IDA, okay, with the silencer cap on top. The deck is $80 and the cap is $65, okay? So a lot of this stuff is not cheap, all right? This whole setup with the IDA, the cap, the whole thing, would run me probably about, I think, around $650. Somewhere in that range. I purchased these, okay, and I paid about $450. I paid $450 for all of it. I told him I was going to review it. He gave me a wholesale price on it. So it is what it is, but I still coughed up $450. So I'm going to treat it as such. Before we dive down, let's have a vape on it. I have the Apocalypse on top with James Mucklin Dual Series Alien Coils. Comes out to a 0.3 ohm. And I have a Half Moon Mods chuff top on top. I could have put a brass IDA on top, but, I kind of wanted, I like this IDA. It's got good flavor. It performs great, so that's what I did. But freshly charged batteries in here. Let's have vape. I have some Vinny's VapeR Ice inside. It's made by Nebby Vapes. This is Italian Ice. It's a nice warm day here in Boston today, so I broke out the Italian Ice. This stuff is phenomenal. Tastes identical to an Italian ice. They also have 26 650s, and you can stack the 26 650s, and they also have the Purge IDA or the Headshot IDA, 34 millimeters in diameter. And you can get the same exact cap for it, 34 millimeters in diameter. And it sits flush on the 26 650 stacked or single tube mech. Crazy. The thing's a beast. I met Matthew Hagermann at Foxwoods, and he had it, and I vaped on it. And shout out to you, Matthew Hagermann. I definitely appreciate you having me talk to the owner of Purge Mods. I was going to interview him for you guys, but I know somebody else already did that, so I felt like I didn't want to be redundant, and I'm just going to review it as such. I'm going to take it apart, take the button apart. I'm going to do everything for you. I'm going to give you some information on it. We'll come back up. We'll vape on it, talk on it. Pros and cons, final thoughts. If a thief stole my book bag and this was in it, would I go out and buy it again? I'll also do a voltage drop test for you on the single 18650 non-stacked version with the Purge 24 IDA. I think I'm going to do a review separately on this IDA because I got a build in it right now I don't want to take out. I've been using that. I don't want to mess with it. I don't want to take the build and the cotton out and all that stuff. So I'm probably just going to do another review on the IDA down the road. Without further ado, let's dive down and check out Purge Mods Hagermann Serenity Edition Brass Stacked Tube Mod. So it says Purge Mods. It comes in this beautiful case. And it's also signed by Matthew Hagermann. Serial number is B24B. All right, they'll all be signed and serialized. Okay. And it's got some clips. You're gonna open it up. And this is how it's gonna come. Now, it's not gonna come with the IDA. All right, it's just gonna come with the mechanical mod. All right, you get a certificate of authenticity, quality checked by Bayan, whatever. Product SKU is serial B24B on May 3rd, 2017. Quality control and authenticity certificate, 100% committed to ensuring, so I like that. Now it gives you some additional information on the back. Warning, please use extreme caution when using this badass mod. Only recommended battery is VTC 4s or 5s, LG HE2 or HG2s, or 25Rs. I use VTC 4s, 5s, and 25Rs, okay? And it's going to give you disassembly instruction. Device uses proprietary hybrid cap sleeve. You can find them at purgemods.com or on Instagram at purgemods. So it's really nice that it comes with this certificate of authenticity. Serenity brass. Okay, so I'm going to get this package out of the way. And we're going to look at the Serenity. It's a hybrid connection. I have serial number 248. It says Hagermann on the top. Hybrid connection, very nice threads, beautiful hybrid connection, okay? The diameter of that, it's about 25 millimeters wide, 25 and a half. And then you have this beautiful engraved by Matthew Hagermann himself, loyal to the coil. That is the person that does tattoos and just mech art. Definitely follow him on Instagram. I'll put that in the description if I can, I'll put that in the description for you guys. But this is a koi fish. All right, and then it says Purge right there engraved. All right, and then it has this engraving. And then that is loyal to the coil logo on it. It says Purge. And then it has his initials, Matthew Hagermann, on the side. Very, very nice switch, for sure. This thing is gorgeous. And I also have the stacked edition for you as well. This is the stacked, to make it stacked, okay? But yeah, so you can see that there's blue. Let me get you up and close to see the engravings. These engravings are beautiful. They're definitely beautiful. It's got the koi fish. I mean, just gorgeous. The more I use it, the more I look at it, the more I love it. I mean, seriously. Okay, and then you see the blue. So what you can do is you can unscrew this, okay? And that's like a top cap. All right, beautiful threads. I mean, squeaky clean. You're gonna get beautiful machinery and everything for the quality because of the price. That's what you're paying for. Is just sure quality. Okay, so that's like the top cap. And the reason why it's blue is it because it has this. I don't know, like Cerakote. I wouldn't say it's Cerakoted. It could be Cerakoted, but this tube, okay, and that's also going to make it extremely. Your battery's not touching the outside of the housing, so it's going to keep it a lot safer. You got some additional threads there, and then you have that beautiful Japanese style lining on it. Okay, so you can listen to the threads. A lot of threads. Guys, like I remembered on the Aftermath V2 mechanical and V1 that I mentioned, you know, more threads, it hits harder. Well, this is a competition mod, and they put a lot of threads. There's a lot of threads in this device. So then you have this portion. Beautiful threads in there as well. A lot of threads. Okay, you can think whatever you'd like, but I believe and I notice that more threads do hit harder. And here is the switch. It's a chunky switch. So as you can see, I have a little bit of arcing going on the button. Okay, has these little marks, has the serial number to match up with the top cap. Okay, holes for ventilation, and see, that's where your battery will sit, and then that comes up and fires it. Very nice threads. It's just gorgeous machining. It really is. So what you want to do to take out the button is simply just keep them away from each other so they don't touch. But you got a really big magnet inside here. Okay, beautiful threads on that. Nice big neodymium magnet, sits in there beautifully. Nice beefy throw. This will just fall out. I gotta clean that up right now. That's the contact. You can get silver plated contacts, I'm pretty sure, as well, for like 10, 15 bucks, $15. You have another magnet, and you got the holes for ventilation. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna drop your contact inside, put it upside down. There's two magnets. All right, so if you wanted to, you could take one of those out and it would make it lighter. You know what I'm saying? Then you just drop it in. It's got a nice little small throw. All right, that's the button assembly. Those are all the pieces to the mechanical. Now this is an additional, this doesn't come with it. You have to buy that separate, but you do get those together. So to put it back together, I'm gonna put it in stacked mode. You screw that on, okay? Now to do stacked, you're just gonna take this piece and you're gonna screw it on instead of the button. Get that on there. And then you have the stacked Hagermann, man. Just friggin' gorgeous. Friggin' gorgeous. Now this is the Headshot RDA. I think I'm gonna do a separate review on this. It's a 20mm build deck, clamping system up top, Allen key on the bottom. You got one O-ring on the deck. And then it says 2827s. My serial number says Purge. And then you have this big protruding copper 510 pin with threads. Now you can buy the deck on its own by itself. It is compatible with like Avid Life caps and other caps. And I bought the Purge silencer cap because it's middle of the road. Conical design. It is brass, but it works very nicely. All right, that's kind of how I got it. Now, I'm trying to get a custom tip made to go on the outside of this. You know, and it is patinaed, as you can tell. I'm doing stacked today, so I think I'm gonna review this in a separate video. Apocalypse. I know it doesn't really like match, but I have a James Mucklin. I have a nice James Mucklin series build in there. It's been working like a friggin' charm, you know? Positives up, so I got some 25, 30 Qs or something. My VTC 4s are charging. Both positive up. Sometimes that comes undone, so. A lot of different variations you can do. Everything's compatible with each other. All the pieces that you buy are compatible with each other. So you can buy additional pieces to switch it up. Maybe a different top cap. You can use the same bottom. Let's go back up top. Let's vape on this, talk on it, pros and cons, final thoughts. I'll see you guys in a minute. It's the best tube mod that I've ever held in my hand and used. It's just gorgeous. It really is. If you wanted to change the color, see how it's blue because of that inner Cerakoted or whatever it is. I don't really know what that is. I think it's Cerakoted, but it kind of feels like maybe it's not. I'm not sure. But you can change that color by taking like a battery wrap, a single color red, blue, a single color heat shrink it on it, and you can have another color if you want. So that's cool, but it's really, really nice with the blue showing through. It's heavy, okay? This one's very heavy. It's built solid. It's thick. The threads are perfect. It's machined perfectly. I kept it patinaed for you guys because you requested it on Facebook. It looks gorgeous. The throw on it is money. It's got a nice tolerance to it, but it doesn't make the mod slide in my hand, single or stacked. So I'm gonna have to mention that as a pro as well. Hybrid connection. There's no battery rattle whatsoever. There's no button rattle. The thing is built solid. The engravings are just gorgeous. I mean, they're just gorgeous. They have a bunch of different options and different kinds to choose from. You don't have to get the Hagermann edition, but if I'm gonna go buy something like this price, I'm gonna go all the way. I'm gonna go all out and buy the best one they got. If you're gonna spend that money, you might as well. You know what I mean? I think Purge Mods is doing a phenomenal job. You know, I really do. I really do. I mean, these are very expensive, but they are beautiful and they hit awesome. Everything sits flush, makes a connection. This adjusts to battery rattle. All those threads, that adjusts to battery rattle. So if your batteries are longer, you can get them tight, no doubt. The tube inside where the blue is fits 18650s perfect. VTC 4s, 5s, 25Rs, it doesn't matter. Definitely use high amp, high drain batteries in this, okay? If you hit somebody on the head with this, you could definitely knock somebody out, man. Like, serious. This thing is solid. There's one con that I have to it. There's one con. The button, I love the button on it. It's awesome. But it does unscrew itself sometimes. So sometimes I have to, you know, do that. There's no locking mechanism on this, but you don't need it because it's protruding inside. So when you put it down on a table or anything flat, it's not gonna fire. Don't put this in your pocket. You know, I don't know, I don't take this out. This stays at home, this chills. If I go to a vape expo or something, I'll take the batteries out, put them in a case, put the thing in, I'll throw the batteries in when I'm at the expo and go about my business. But, you know, I wouldn't want to put this in my pocket anyways. The thing's just too nice. It doesn't get hot. The button doesn't get hot. It gets maybe, if I'm chain vaping this, it gets a little bit warm. I mean, maybe a little bit. I have no gripes with this besides having to do that to the button. That's about it. Gorgeous, guys. Gorgeous. I'll put all those prices in the description for you guys. Okay, I can't remember off the top of my head, and the way this is set up, I don't have a computer nearby, and I'm using my phone to record, so I can't really look that up for you right now. But, you know, it is on the pricey side, okay? But it's built and machined beautifully. I can't stress that enough, guys. I really can't. So unfortunately, guys, my brand new in-volt meter is broken. The screen doesn't work. Chuck certified, man. Even single. It hits awesome. It hits hard. It does. It does. It hits hard. So you can find this bad boy at purgemods.com. Link on screen and description. That's where I purchased it from. That's where you can find them. If a mugger stole my book bag and this was in it, I would definitely go out and buy it again. I really would. It's phenomenal. It's a great, great tube. If you like competition, you like going into competitions, it's another good one to pick up as well. I'm very happy with my purchase. You know, it's not for everybody, but people that like collector's items and like high-end things, you're gonna love it. Most definitely. I would get the brass, man. The brass is just beautiful. That's what I got for you today, squad. I hope you found the video helpful, informative. If you got something out of it, consider subscribing, leaving a like. Comment down below if you have any additional questions or concerns on Purge mods or anything else for that matter. All right? Stay juiced up, squad. I will catch you guys on the next one. You can subscribe down there, and I have 2 additional videos up here. All right? Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.